Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Send me one. All I want is one of them.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Inside the 20.
Well, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 26th touchdown. Driving with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Giants take the early turnover and
all you got to do is win this game and then win next week, right?
The extra point.
Oh, it ain't over, bro. You down to 7 with.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a
oh, man. Three, 4 extra yards, nigga, after you contact them. A 3-yard gain is a 6-yard gain. A 2-yard gain, a 6-yard gain.
Out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
He caught one like that on me. For a touchdown.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing there, but this pass is gonna wind up incomplete. And see, when you look at this defense, you know, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
For a team that came in there on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Was that a screen? Wow, why the blocking do that? Oh my God. That was terrible. That was god awful.
Throwing on first down. Hopkins out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
That's what he do, bro.
From the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal.
That's why you get a chase, man.
You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Hopkins. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tripping. Oh my God. They cannot block this dude front, bro.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of it.
I was talking about you. I was talking about my game, but yeah, I feel you.
Kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them.
I was talking about my game.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Nah, I'm playing in Blitz. This nigga got the Eagles, bruh. Jalen Carter. That nigga you got, X Factor. Jordan Davis, X Factor. Hassan Reddick. You know, them niggas too much, bruh.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
How you know it's low?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And Hurts going to move him around. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return.
Let's go, D.
At the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Niggas say he want pancakes too.
Getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Hopkins.
Oh my, come on, dog.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really
Oh wow,
prove it in
that
this
should have
one
been picked.
because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. Step will prove it there for them.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
That triangle don't be working, do it, bro.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants
And it's
with the
insane,
football.
bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Well, big time.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10. Well, the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this.
Get out the way! Oh, that's a walk-in.
Across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run again.
Hey, y'all got me caught a holding. Wow, man.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Wow.
Remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball. And
Get in there, boy.
Giants. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown.
Who you talking about?
of the season. And his guys now an extra point away
Raul.
from taking a 3-score lead.
now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0.
Boy, you see it, so I'm running that nigga over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this.
Oh, hold on. Who you got last week? The Panthers or the Falcons? Falcons?
And this will not be returned. It's a touch.
Did you beat the Panthers?
They'll begin at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down at 7. Off play action, Pickett. He'll get that complete to Alvarado. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Azeez Ojulari.
Well, he gave up a sack or a run.
The offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
On 1st and 10, Hopkins. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run here on 3rd and goal, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down, and the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect
well, this is a good game right here.
And a fair catch on the kickoff will move to 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively
why you
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Man, I forgot to post my stream.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the left side. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Oh,
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. A big
good sack, boy.
Accepted by your teammates and coaching staff.
Ooh, look at my boy. First sack of the game.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
What happened?
And the route
here
in this first half.
Boy, you see something. Nigga never hit. Nigga never responded to me. Crazy, man. What's your record in Jokey League?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
You said what? You don't know? You already? Nah, I knew that. I knew that. Fly told me. I couldn't believe it though. He said that they were starting a new league up or something to turn cross play on. And dang, bruh. How he gonna go up? I was looking at it today.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Hopkins. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing on first down, Hopkins.
What a dive! Oh, what a dive, boy!
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say grins breaking out on
so it gave you the boost with the additional high route.
But this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in.
Bro, you come down and take the worst angles.
The offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looked like a pretty good play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
Down there, Banks to make the tackle, boy. Don't be scared.
A nice safe throw and a good one.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. There they are going for it. Here's Pickett. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And
man, lucky game.
Frustration.
Just a lucky game, Cash.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cash said you beating the crap out of people in here, too.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
Okay. I'm beating the crap out of people in here too, man.
Back to throw, Pickett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another
watching
first
that.
down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. A nice pick
In the driver's seat.
17 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup
Vegas.
right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Pickett.
Come down. Tackle. Come down and make the tackle, bro. What are you doing?
So no gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
He up in the air and you can't hit him?
Diagnose a play right from the beginning. Get all your guys to the football and spill the play. That's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Las Vegas Raiders defensive playbook. LA Rams offensive playbook.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds.
Man, the terrible angles y'all take.
What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap.
Look at Belton. Why are you hesitating?
Now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Pick is going to keep it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kenny Pickett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season?
I mean,
and collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, Beasley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it.
Oh.
Well, they deemed it
Oh.
They got 4 yards to pick up the first.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage. This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a give right side. Beasley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 48 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
The nigga that I double team gets unblocked.
He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Man, that makes nobody sense.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down now, Beasley. Powering forward, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps, because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Alert! Alert!
Off the bootleg. Hopkins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on